Warm greetings to all curious minds out there. Today, we are going to delve into the fascinating world of mummies. Mummies aren't just the stuff of horror movies and ancient legends. They're a tangible link to our past. They are deceased bodies, preserved with an almost eerie perfection through exposure to chemicals, extreme cold, low humidity, or a simple lack of air. Mummies are a global phenomenon discovered on every continent. Some were intentionally preserved, a testament to ancient cultures' beliefs and practices. Others were mummified accidentally, an unexpected time capsule providing us with insights into the environment and conditions of the time. Mummies are more than just preserved bodies. They are cultural artifacts, each one a story waiting to be told. They've played significant roles in ancient religions, particularly in Egypt, where mummification was seen as a crucial step to ensure a favorable afterlife. The study of mummies isn't just for archaeologists and historians, it's a multidisciplinary field that's captured the interest of scientists from various fields in the 20th century and continues to do so today. Stay with us as we journey back in time to explore the origins and history of mummification. But before embarking on this exciting journey, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with others. The practice of preserving the dead dates back to ancient times, but where did it all begin? The origins of mummification are rooted in the interplay between life, death, and the environment. The first mummies were not intentionally created, but were the result of natural conditions. Imagine a body buried in a desert, where the scorching sun, dry air, and shifting sands conspired to preserve the remains. This is natural mummification, a silent testimony to the power of nature. As time passed, humans began to notice these naturally preserved bodies and started replicating the process, marking the birth of deliberate mummification. Now, let's embark on a journey around the world to explore these early practices. Our first stop is ancient Egypt, where mummification was deeply intertwined with religion. Egyptians believed in an afterlife, and preserving the body was seen as essential for the soul's journey into the hereafter. The process began around the Second Dynasty and became increasingly sophisticated over time. But Egypt was not alone in its practice. Next, we travel across the Atlantic to ancient America. Here, mummification practices varied widely, reflecting the diverse cultures and environments of the region. In the arid regions of South America, for instance, the Chinchorro people were mummifying their dead as early as 7,000 years ago, even before the Egyptians. Finally, we head to Asia, where mummification was practiced in several cultures, including China and the Philippines. For these cultures, like many others around the world, mummification was not merely a method of preserving bodies, but a way to honor the dead and guide them to the afterlife. As we can see, mummification was not just an Egyptian practice, but a global phenomenon with diverse methods and beliefs. From natural preservation by the environment to deliberate mummification by humans, this fascinating practice has left us with a wealth of knowledge about our ancestors and their beliefs about life, death, and what lies beyond. When we talk about mummies, ancient Egypt instantly comes to mind. But why were Egyptians so keen on preserving their dead? Mummification in ancient Egypt was not a mere funerary practice. It was a sacred ritual, deeply anchored in their religious and cultural beliefs. Egyptians held a firm belief in the afterlife, and mummification was seen as an essential process to ensure a good afterlife. They believed that the body needed to be preserved as a home for the soul in its eternal journey. This is where the art of mummification comes into play. The process involved a complex series of rituals and procedures intended to preserve the body and prepare it for the afterlife. Mummification began around the Second Dynasty, but it wasn't until much later that it became a sophisticated practice. Initially, the process was simple. The body was washed and then dehydrated using a naturally occurring salt called natron. But as time went on, the process evolved and became more complex. It involved removing the internal organs, treating the body with oils and resins, and wrapping it in layers of linen. One fascinating aspect of this is the canopic jars. These were used to store the internal organs that were removed during the mummification process. Each of these jars was dedicated to a specific god who was believed to protect the organ inside. The evolution of mummification reflects the evolution of Egyptian beliefs and understanding of the afterlife. It wasn't just about preserving the body, but about ensuring the continuity of life beyond death. This belief was so ingrained in their culture that it was not only humans who were mummified. Over 1 million animal mummies, many of which were cats, have been found in Egypt, showcasing the extent of this practice. Mummification in Egypt was a sacred ritual, deeply rooted in their beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. This profound connection between the physical and spiritual worlds is what made mummification such a significant part of ancient Egyptian culture. It was more than just a method of preservation, it was a bridge to eternity. Fast forward to the 20th century, mummies began to reveal their secrets to modern science. With the dawn of new technologies, we've been able to peek beneath the wrappings and learn more about the lives and deaths of these ancient individuals. One of the first technological breakthroughs in mummy research came in the form of X-rays. In 1903, the first X-ray of a mummy was conducted, allowing researchers to see the skeletal structure without damaging the mummy itself. This was an important first step in understanding the physical characteristics and health conditions of the preserved individuals. However, the real game-changer arrived with the advent of CT scans. Offering a far more detailed view than X-rays, Connecticut scans have become an invaluable tool in mummy research. They allow us to create a three-dimensional image of the mummy, revealing not only the bones but also the soft tissues, organs, and even the items placed within the wrappings for the journey to the afterlife. Over the years, these technologies have led to some fascinating discoveries. We found evidence of diseases like tuberculosis and arteriosclerosis, showing that these ailments have been a part of human life for thousands of years. We've also seen signs of surgical procedures, from trepanation to dental work, illustrating the advanced medical knowledge possessed by ancient cultures. Additionally, we've been able to learn more about the mummification process itself. For example, Connecticut scans have shown that the heart was often left in place during mummification, a fact that aligns with ancient Egyptian beliefs about the heart's role in the afterlife, and the research doesn't stop there. With every scan, every test, we continue to uncover new information about these ancient individuals and the societies they lived in. From their diet and lifestyle to their religious practices and societal structures, mummies offer us a remarkably detailed snapshot of history. Mummies continue to serve as a window into our past, giving us unparalleled insights into ancient cultures. From natural preservation to sophisticated embalming rituals, the journey of mummification is truly fascinating. We've traveled across time and cultures today, exploring the intriguing world of mummies. We've discovered that mummies aren't just limited to the ancient sands of Egypt, but can be found on every continent, preserved through exposure to chemicals, extreme cold, low humidity, or lack of air. We've delved into the origins of mummification, understanding its deep roots in ancient cultures, not only in Egypt, but also in America and Asia. We've seen how the ancient Egyptians turned mummification into an art, a complex process reflecting their profound belief in the afterlife. Fast forward to the 20th century, we've explored how modern research has opened up new ways to study these time capsules from the past. With tools like X-rays and CT scans, we're now able to uncover secrets that have been hidden for thousands of years. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of mummies. Stay curious, and until next time, goodbye.